Thursday. Today's Thursday? Yes, today's Thursday. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. As you're popping on, let me know where you're catching my live from. Good morning, everybody. I usually do my lives on another platform, but I was suspended until tomorrow morning. So I decided to do my lives here instead. So good morning to you all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I wish we could attach pictures like we can in other platforms. Not saying which one. Good morning. Pop in and say hello if you're watching me from outside, just come in and say hello to me. Good morning. Let me know how you're doing this morning. Good morning. Daniel, hello, good morning. Love that, love that. God bless you too. Good morning. School. School is good though. School is good. Stay in school, people. Stay in school. At 737. Nope, can't talk on that. So if this is the first time you've caught my live, I usually am on another platform, but I got suspended. My iPad just stopped working a while ago, so I don't know what will happen. I did nothing. Do it, pray for me. Don't want to have to pay. Yeah, iPads. My sister just called me the other day. She's in a nursing home, and her phone and her iPad are doing wonky things. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to get her something new. Your school iPad, the school won't replace it? Or you have to, if they give it to you, but if something happens, then you have to pay to replace it. Okay, okay. Well, good luck. Good luck to that. Back when I was in school, we didn't have computers, so, you know. Well, maybe, yeah, if you you know, hard, what is it called? End, you know? I look racist? Wow. Really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that they had a particular look, but no, I'm not. Well, good luck to you, Penner, with that whole situation. And why would you say that to me? Kite. Hmm. Bye, Penner. Have a great day at school. Tax time, people are getting more money by the hour. We wish. We wish. The fees getting paid for us natives with American families. I don't understand what that means. Good morning, everybody. As you're popping on, let me know where you're catching my live from. I am new to YouTube. I really don't do my lives here usually. I usually do them on the TT platform, but I was suspended until tomorrow. Even though I appealed and they said I did nothing wrong over there, And they said that I was able to do lives. Yeah, I can't go live until tomorrow morning. So I figured I'd just come over here and do my live from here. I just don't know how to work everything from here. I got to figure this out. I got to do more YouTube lives so I figure out things. I like TikTok because I can put a banner. I can't. It looks like I can't put a banner on here. So if this is the first time you've caught my live anywhere on any of the platforms, my name is Lisa, and I am a digital marketer. I am a digital creator, content. I've been doing it for about a year. I'm a mom, a wife, mom, and a grandmother. I'm a Mimi of 2 grandsons. I lost my job about 4.5 years ago, and I did not want to go back to a traditional job. So here I am, learning to earn income online. I've been doing this for about a year, absolutely loving it. I don't have to leave the house if I don't want to. I live in New England. It is cold and snowy. My husband just left for an appointment and said it was -1 out. So I'm glad I'm in the house, cozy and warm. But I am with Digital Growth Community, and I have 4 streams of income that I use social media. Just going to, like I said, I usually have this on my screen. So I'm just going to turn this around just so you can see what I am doing. So I'm going to turn this around real quick. Don't want to mute myself here. There we go. So I am with Digital Growth Community. And like I said, I usually have this on my screen when I'm on the other platform, but I can't figure out how to do that here. Looks like you have to use some other kind of system to put pictures up on your screen. So I am with the Digital Growth Community. And what this is we use social media to basically talk about what we do, okay? So I use social media. I do a live every morning. Again, usually I am on TikTok, but things happened over there the other day. So I can't go on until, I probably won't be going on until Monday on there. I go live Monday through Friday. I do a live in the morning, and then I post 3 or 4 different content posts during the day. Again, I'm with Digital Growth Community. We are a daily pay business. This is a business. You make 100% profit. I'm going to write that down too. 100% profit. And I only have to work 2 hours a day. Oops. That's not what I wanted to write. Work. I always say 2 to 3 hours because life gets in the way sometimes. Thank you for the follow. Earth to Aisha. There's no L in there, so Aisha, I hope I said that right. So again, I'm with Digital Growth Community. It's 100% profit. I only work 2 to 3 hours a day. It's an investment, so there is money involved. It is a 3-part investment. First, number 1 is you choose your level from above. Second, you pay $39 to Digital Growth Community for the website. And 3, you purchase a domain in USA. We usually use GoDaddy.com. And I think I need to make this smaller so it all fits on one page here. Let me just make it a little bit smaller here. I want everything to fit on one page. There we go. So, again, this is a one-time investment. And I wanted this black. I don't want this blue. See, I am learning. This is a learning curve for me. There we go. That's better. So again, I usually have this on my screen when I'm on the TikTok platform, but on here, it looks like I can't put this on the screen. I have a little photo I usually put on, but here we go. So I am with Digital Growth Community, and let me see. I earn 100% profit when I sell one of these platforms here. I work 2 to 3 hours a day, and you do it around your pace. You don't have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work straight 2 hours and then, start your day. You can do 15 minutes there, a half hour here, another half hour there, another 15 minutes here. You can do it around your schedule. So if you're still working, if you're going to college, you do have to be 18 to start this. But we have people in our community that are in their 80s. It starts, the launch pad starts off at $100 investment, and you receive 1 stream of income. So the only thing that you have is the launch pad. The next level is passive daily pay. That is a $300 investment. With that, you get 2 streams of income, meaning you're able to sell the passive and the launch pad. So you get 2 streams of income. The next level is digital mastery. That is a $600 investment. With that, you get 3 streams of income. You get the digital, the passive, and the launch pad. With Legacy Builder, that is what I am, you get 4 streams of income. That is a $900 investment. You get 4 streams. You get the legacy, the digital, the passive, and the launch pad. Again, to do this, all you have to do is choose what level above. Then you pay $39 for your automated system, and I'll explain that in detail a little bit more. And then this is one time. Whoops. One time. This is a one-time. But when you purchase a domain through GoDaddy, this is yearly. Okay? Right now, you can get a .com, a domain name, for $5, $4.99 for the first year. And then I believe it's going to go up to $22 a year. Again, you have to be 18. I'm going to put that up here. 18, years to start. Okay? So here we are. Again, I just screwed up my page. Do the layout, page layout. And some of you younger people will like, what is she doing? This is old fashioned. Well, this is the only way I know how to do it. So I'm going to go here. Hopefully we can get it all. Nope. There we go. So you have to be 18 years to start. And this is what you get. So I am going to flip this around. Again, I'm with the Digital Growth Community. If you're watching me and you're not from United States, this is the map. This is me. This yellow dot here would be me. Again, I live in United States. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New England. So this is a global business. We have, We have 58,553 people in our community. And again, I'm 61 years old and I'm able to do this. If I'm able to do it, you can do it too. To learn how to do this business, all you have to do is go to my link in the description and enter your email in the space provided. And you'll get free information. When you put your email in, it is not an obligation to purchase. I just want to be very clear on that, okay? Very clear. This here is your automated system. My coffee is always my automated system because this is what automates me in the morning. So, automation is key, people. If you want to start a business online, automation is key because this is how I only have to work about 2 hours a day. All right? This here works for me when I'm sleeping. It works for me when I'm out grocery shopping. It works for me when I'm out having fun with my family. This is working in the background. Your website is already done for you. You don't have to create a website. You don't have to pay somebody to make a website for you. Your website is already created, okay? Your products, already done for you. Those are the 4 products I just showed you. The Launchpad, the Passive Daily Pay, the Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder. All right, you get 4 streams of income with the Legacy Builder. That's a $900 investment. So it'll be $939. This here is $39. I do not see a penny of this, okay? This here goes to the company. This goes to our community, I should say. It's not really a company. Community. We have so many people behind the scenes that help us every single day. Keep the websites new, fresh, help us with tech, help us with the social media, help us with mindset training. They need to be paid. So this $39 goes to them, again, one time. When you invest in one of our levels of e-learning, that is also a one-time investment. The only reoccurring payment would be for your domain because we cannot give that to you. You have to go someplace else. And most of us here in the United States, I think, went through GoDaddy. Probably 98% of us used GoDaddy. And right now, it is $4.99 for the first year to get your own domain. And then a year, that's for a year. And then after that, it jumps up to, I believe, $22. And as you're popping on, let me know where you are watching me from. I did not have any experience in doing this business. I was a receptionist for 25 years. I worked for the company for 26. I was a front desk receptionist for 25 of those years. Before that, I was an assembly line worker. My first year at the manufacturing facility, I was on the assembly line. Before that, I worked in other various manufacturing facilities, assembly line worker, okay? I didn't have any experience doing something online like this. But when I lost my job, I was already in my mid to late 50s. And I just did not want to go get a traditional job. I didn't want to have to go apply. I didn't want to have to interview and be in competition with the younger crowd. Where I live, there's not many like manufacturing places here. If people are looking for receptionists, they're in the medical field, dental and medical offices. I don't have that kind of experience. I have never worked with the software that they want you to work with. They want most of them, because I do have my resume on Indeed. They want you to have previous experience using the software that they use. I do not have that. Could I learn it? Of course I could learn it. But just having to go out and commute. We just got Sunday and Monday, we got 20 inches of snow where I live. I don't want to go out in that. Like I said, my husband just left and said it was -1. I don't want to go out if I don't have to. I used to commute an hour and a half to work, an hour and a half to come home. I was on the road 3 hours a day. I was out of the house 12 hours a day. I don't want to do that anymore. I like being home. My husband actually closed his office down. He's in construction management, and he closed his office down when his office manager retired, and he just moved everything here. So he's home all day. I get to be home with him. I get to help him out with his business. Not that I know anything about construction, but I do make sure the bills are paid, things are filed, stuff like that. Um, and I absolutely love that. Don't, I didn't need experience doing this because you get the training. You get the training. When you start, you get a 30-day training. But after the 30 days, you still get training. We have, if you're a legacy builder, we have a training every Monday. We have mindset training, social media training, tech training. We have all sorts of trainings, okay? We do, like I said, when you start, you get a 30-day training. And then we do like a 30-day, we just finished a 30-day challenge. So the next one might be a 90-day challenge. Usually she, meaning Michelle, who is our mentor, and she's the creator of Digital Growth Community. She usually like does a 30-day and then a 90-day and then a 30-day and then another 90-day. Right now she's doing a 3-day workshop. So that's another thing that you can join in. You can do workshops. There's always training going on. And what I love about this is, as we all know, social media changes so often. The training that we get, it's tweaked. So every time social media changes, our training also changes, which I love about that. Okay, because you know, the other the one that starts with a T, TT, that's changing a lot. I mean, the other day we all had, if you're on that platform and you post, most of us here in the United States had like 0 views. And we're like, what the heck, right? You gotta keep your eggs in more than one basket. I'm telling you right now. I just had that one job and poof, it was gone. They told me over a Teams meeting. I wasn't even at work when they told me that they were eliminating my position. With the company for 26 years, and they told me over a Teams meeting. I was like, are you crazy? No, you know? Who does that? I had been on vacation. This is what happened. I was going on vacation. My husband and I had a week off. We went to Mexico. This was, again, 4.5 years ago. The company that I worked for, if you left the country at that time, you had to quarantine for 10 days. So we were going off to Mexico. So we got back. I had to quarantine for 10 days. Before I left, my boss was like, hey, bring your laptop home. I don't want you to have to use any more of your personal time, vacation time, because you have to quarantine. I'm going to pay you. I'm going to give you some busy work to do. Thank you very much. Brought my laptop home. I got home on Saturday. That following Wednesday, he set up that meeting to let me know what he wanted me to do. It was like data entry he wanted me to do. So he set up the Teams meeting. I logged on. He did not pop on first. HR popped on. So I was like, oh, okay, this can't be good. I'm like, hi, Christy. That was our HR person. And then he popped on. And they told me what they were planning on doing was bringing a security company in and sitting at the front desk, and that I was losing my job. Did they offer me another position? Yes. Data entry. Go figure, right? Yeah. I asked them, this again is on a Wednesday. I'm not going to be in for another full week, okay? Because I had to quarantine for 10 days. I asked her if I could have over the weekend, if I could give her the answer on Monday. And she said, absolutely not. That they needed the answer because they needed to fill this data entry position right away. They needed my answer by Friday. They gave me 2 days. Okay. I went back and forth. Do I want to stay with the company again? I'm commuting an hour and a half to and from work. do I want to keep doing that? If they had given me over the weekend, there was a good possibility I would have stayed. But because they wouldn't give me 2 extra days, even though I wasn't going to be at work anyway, I said no. I'm done. Done. And just a little funny fact that 2 months later, the girl that I was going to be working with in this data entry position, I saw her. We had a gathering and they invited me, a work gathering, and they invited me. And so I went to basically say bye to everybody because I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to people. And I asked her who she was working with. And she's like, oh, they never got anybody. What? They didn't want to give me 2 days, but yet they didn't fill it. So now I'm like wondering at this party, this gathering that I'm at, I'm like, I wonder if that was even a real job. I'm glad I turned it down because I don't know what I would have been doing. I think they just made up something and said, oh, you're going to be working with so-and-so. 2 months later, they hadn't filled that position. I am so glad I am done. I've heard some horror stories from this company since I've left. Things are, bonkers. As in Endinka, I'm not just saying it's that company. I'm just saying every place, has their changes, right? I am glad that I no longer have to worry about the drama. I don't have to worry about asking permission to go on vacation. My husband and I decided to go on vacation. We just got back. This is our second week home? Second week, yeah. And we're going again in March. We're going back on vacation in March. So in about 5 weeks, I'm going to be on vacation again for 2 weeks. He owns his own business, so he doesn't have to ask anybody. As long as he has nothing going on, he's fine with taking off. We're at that age where we don't want to ask permission. I don't want to ask permission. And I had a good job. I got paid well. I got 5 weeks vacation. I was, when my husband would tell people that I had 5 weeks vacation, they're like, oh, if I started a new job now, if I would be lucky to get a 2-week vacation. I would be lucky. But now we're taking vacation for 8 weeks this year. And it's because I have something that I can do from anywhere. I have a business where I can do this from anywhere. Again, we were just in Mexico a couple weeks ago, and my business ran while I was in Mexico. I did my lives in the morning from Mexico. I did my content just like I do when I'm home. So this is something that you can do from anywhere. It is it's a one-time investment. And you make 100% profit. There's no commission with this. This is your business. Not like if you're in network marketing, they give you your domain with your membership number or account number at the end, right? My husband and I do multi-level marketing also. We've been doing this for about 11 years. The company that we distribute for, funny little story. One of our customers canceled her automatic order. She's been ordering since 2017, okay? So my husband, just sent a message saying, oh, we noticed that you canceled your subscription order. Is there anything that we can do to help you out? She wrote back saying that she wanted cheaper products and cheaper shipping. Perfect. We also have a Shopify store, okay, which we buy in bulk from the company, and we're able to sell a little bit cheaper, $1, $2 cheaper, but we also save people on shipping because if you order over $75 worth, it's free shipping. With the company, if you do it, if you have to do, I think, over $225, something like that. It's over $200 that you have to spend before you get free shipping. So my husband's like, fine, if you'd like, check out our Shopify store. She went off on my husband. Let me tell you, she went off saying that we were scammers, that she doesn't know how we got our information, her information, and she's going to report us. So I wrote back to her and I said, I'm sorry that you didn't realize such and such a company was a multi-level marketing company. And when you put in an order, when you call customer service, you pull up their number on Google and you call, they assign you a distributor. I said, you are under us, and you have been since 2017. And this isn't the first time we've sent her messages, so I don't know why she went off on us. But I tried to explain to her, and I said, we opened a Shopify store. We buy in bulk, so we can do the prices a little bit cheaper. Plus, our shipping is cheaper. But she went off on us. I do not want to have to deal with that anymore. That's one of the reasons I do not like multi-level marketing. Number one, people just don't know. I mean, this lady, she was texting my husband these big, long things, how she was going to, call the company, say all this stuff about us. It's like, she asked us, right? I want cheaper products and cheaper shipping. We were offering her that. If she doesn't know that if she's under us, then that's not our fault. We've sent her emails, we've sent her text messages before, so she should have known that. But I did not want to deal with that anymore. And with this is all done on social media. I never have to hear the word no. We don't DM people. We don't bug our friends and family. We don't cold call anyone. I love it. We use social media only. Absolutely love it. Again, if this is the first time you've caught my live, my name is Lisa. I am 61 years old. I am a digital marketer. I am with Digital Growth Community, and I love this business. I make 100% profit, and I only have to work 2 to 3 hours a day. And then I'm done. I get to spend the time doing what I want to do. I'm going to just turn this around real quick, kind of show you what I'm talking about. So again, I'm with Digital Growth Community. That is right here on my screen. I make 100% profit. I work 2 to 3 hours a day. You do have to be 18 years old to start, but we have people in our community that are in their 80s. It starts at a $100 investment that you get one stream of income. You get the launch pad only. The next level is $300 investment. With this is passive daily pay. You get 2 streams of income. You get the passive and the launch pad. Digital mastery is a $600 investment. Again, these are one-time investments. You get 3 streams of income. You get the digital, the passive, and the launch pad. And then the legacy builder is a $900 investment. You receive 4 streams. So you get the legacy, the digital, the passive, and the launch pad. The first thing you do is you choose your level from the above. That is a one-time investment. You pay the $39 to the Digital Growth Community for the website. That's a website fee. That is a one-time payment. And then you purchase a domain. In USA, most of us used GoDaddy.com. And that is a yearly. That is the only reoccurring payment that you'll have. Okay? I wish I could put this all on my screen, make it a lot easier for me to talk and for you to see me and this, but looks like on this platform, I can't do that. I just ordered a little, whiteboard. So when I do these lives on this channel that I can still be on camera. So when you go into my description in my profile, you'll find my website. This is my website, dailypaywithlisagoodwin.com. Okay. This page will pop up. You will put your email right here and click this. This is for free information. What you'll receive, okay, is a Freedom Formula Blueprint PDF, which gives you step-by-step of what this business entails. You will also receive a video that is done by Michelle. She is our mentor. She's the creator of this business. Okay. If you decide to purchase, you will see these buttons here. This here is for the $900. See, again, for the $900, the Legacy Builders, you get everything. All right. If you scroll down about halfway, and you get a lot of information. Did I already pass me? No. So this is a little bit about me, me and my husband. I'm going to scroll down. So this is the Legacy Builder one. So you hit this green button if you want to go the $900 level. But if you scroll down a little bit further, this is where you're going to find the lower levels. So the $100, the $300, and the $600. Again, if you want to purchase, you just click the buttons. I'm going to do the $300 just to show you what it looks like. This is where you commit, people. This is where you put all your information in. Again, this is only if you want to purchase. So the first thing you do is you choose, what level. So say I choose the $300 level, okay? And we have PayPal, I have Venmo, just use a credit card. We do have installment plans available. So if you want to go like the Legacy Builder, which is $900, and you don't want to spend the $900 all at once, we do have the four easy payments of if you qualify. Okay. And then your next step is for the $39 fee. And here it is. After you purchase, you are just one step away from unlocking full access. On the following page, you'll be prompted to complete your enrollment by covering a one-time website fee of $39. So you fill this all out, you click on whatever button that you want to do, and then that will bring you to another page where you pay the $39. I also want to do this. I'm going to put this up a little bit so I can get close with it. Terms and conditions, okay? Due to the nature of these digital programs, there are no guarantees of success. There is a strict no refund policy when you purchase on this page or any of the following pages, okay? And I'm not going to lie. I asked that question when I was looking into purchasing this and doing this. I'm like, is there a refund? The woman said, no, there isn't. But then she explained why. Because this is digital. You can't, it's not something that you can return. You get your own domain. Not like a membership. I can't take your membership out of anything. This is your business. So if you purchase one of these, there's no way I can stop you from using it. So there's no refund because this is a digital business. And it's not just a course. Yes, you get your training. You get your course trainings, right? But this is also a business where you, as you're learning, you're able to promote your business and you are able to sell whatever level that you chose. When you take a course, when that course is done, say you want to take a course and you want to learn how to earn income online. Okay, you take that course. When that course is done, now you have to go find a product, a service, or whatever you are taking, whatever you want to do, right? Now you're going to have to go find or create something to sell online. This here, you get the training. You also get the products already done for you. You don't have to create them. You don't have to go find them. They're already done for you. You get an automated system with this. Again, works for me 24/7 when I'm sleeping. I wake up to notifications in the morning. This here is the godsend. I'm telling you. This is why I only have to work 2 to 3 hours a day. You don't have to DM. You don't have to bug your friends and family. You don't have to cold call people. You don't have to get everybody's name and address and phone number that you meet on the street, okay? Like you do in multi-level marketing. This is so much better. I make a 20% commission on my network marketing company. I much rather make 100% doing this because, again, I only have to work two to 3 hours a day. And you are able to do this 2 hours. I just want you to know that. But I always say 2 to 3 because life, right? Sometimes life just gets in the way. And you can do this around your schedule. I absolutely love that. Now, think about how many, I always use the 10,000 USD currency to explain how many customers you need to make $10,000. $10,000 is a good amount of money, right? And this is daily pay, by the way. So if somebody purchases from me in the morning, it goes into my bank account that day. If they purchase from me at night, of course, I'm not going to get it until the next day. But this is daily pay. So at the legacy builder level, to make almost $11,000, you only need 12 customers. That's $10,800. With the digital mastery, that is the $600 investment. You need 17 customers to make $10,200. At the passive daily pay level, that's the $300 investment level. You need 34 customers to make $10,200. And at the launchpad level, that's a $100 investment. You need 100 customers. I just want to show you that you don't need a lot of customers. You don't need a big following. I was new to this. I don't have a big following. I think I have, this morning I looked at my number on this platform. I had 73 people, subscribers. I don't have a big following. I post, because I've been doing it for a while, I post on a lot of social media platforms. I get the word out there. I do free ads online. Did you know you can post ads online for free? I did not know that until I started this, which now I use it for my husband's construction company. I use it for our multi-level marketing company. Well, for our Shopify store. So I use it for all sorts of things, but I learned that from doing this business. That's why I come on every morning. Monday through Friday, I do take the weekends off because it's my business. I can run my business the way I want to run it. I'm going to be 62 this year. And I'm loving life that I don't have to ask permission. I don't have a set amount of vacation days. If I need to go to the doctor's or if I have a hair appointment, which I do need, by the way, as you can see, I do need a hair appointment. I don't have to ask for that time off. I don't have to do it at night after work when I just want to go home. I don't have to commute in snow. Again, I'm from New England. We got 20 inches of snow where I live. I don't have to go out in it if I don't want to. If you're retired and you're watching me right now, I bet your Social Security could use a little bump. This is something that you can do. If you're watching me right now on social media, then why not just come on, join me, and make income. Instead of scrolling for 2 hours, watching silly videos. They're fun. I do it too. I'm not saying I don't do it, but I also post videos so I can earn money. And we have over 200 other options. After you get in and you learn how to do this business, we have over 200 other options that you could do. You know, you could start your own community in the school platform and charge people to join your community. Yeah. Maybe you're into gardening. It doesn't even have to be about digital marketing. Can be if you want, but maybe you're into gardening. You could start a community all about gardening and have people join. Maybe you are into yoga. You could do a community and you could do yoga. Talk about yoga. Maybe have a Zoom call and do, have your followers and your people in your community do yoga with you in the morning and just do it by Zoom. There's so many possibilities. And it teaches you inside your platform on how to create this extra income. You can always upgrade. So if you wanted to start off at the Launchpad, that's $100, and you wanted to upgrade to the Passive Daily, that is $300. If you do it within your 30-day purchase window, you only have to pay the difference. So you only have to pay $200 instead of the $300. If you wait till day 45 and say, okay, I want to upgrade, you will have to pay the whole $300 to upgrade. Or even if you wanted to go from the Launchpad to the Legacy Builder, if you do it within that 30-day purchase period, say you purchase the Launchpad, day 25, you're doing it, you're loving it. You're like, I want more streams, right? So you jump all the way up to Legacy Builder. You just pay the difference. But again, if you wait until day 45, you're going to pay the whole $900. So I want to put that out there. Also, you have that availability of a payment plan. So we do have payment plans for every level. Again, the levels, Launchpad is a $100 investment. Passive Daily Pay is a $300 investment. With that, you get 2 streams of income. Digital Mastery is a $600 investment. With that, you get 3 streams of income. Legacy Builder is a $900 investment, 4 streams of income, which means you're able to sell any one of those 4 levels. 4 streams of income, one-time investment, $39 for your automated website, okay? The website's already done for you. You don't have to create a website. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to have somebody build you a website like we did for our Shopify store. It costs us thousands of dollars, and we don't even have a fancy one. This here is already done for $39. All you have to do is plug your information in, your name, your payment gateways, your domain. The only reoccurring payment that you have to do is when you get your domain from a domain supplier like GoDaddy.com. And I just want to put that out there. I do not get paid for GoDaddy, but that's just the one that most of us, I think, here in US used to get our domain name. Right now, it's $5 for your first year. And then I believe, I'm not saying it does, I believe it goes up to $22 after that. $22 a year isn't bad to create a website so people can just click and purchase from you. And again, no DMs, no cold calling, no bugging your friends and family. That's why I love this business. I do come on Monday through Friday on TikTok. So if you want to ever catch me on TikTok, I am on TikTok, but I got suspended. Funny story, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I was doing my live and somebody was on my live talking about other things that they didn't need to be talking about on my live. So I went to block them. And when I went to block them, I got kicked off and said my live had been suspended. So I was like, I didn't even do anything. So what I did was I appealed it. They came back within maybe an hour saying, you're right, you didn't break any guidelines, you're back up in service. But every time I go to try to do a live, there's a banner at the top saying, I'm still suspended until tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8:50, I can go on. So check me out over there, at least on Monday. I don't know if I'll be going on over there or not, because usually I do my lives from 8 to 9, and I can't get on until 8:50. So we'll see what I have plans for tomorrow. But you know, catch me over there if you like that platform. I also have I'm also on the one that starts with an F and the one that starts with an I. I also post on there. I don't usually go live on either one of those. I do feel really comfortable doing it on TikTok. And that's why I'm so upset that I can't do my lives over there. But I thought, you know, might as well try this platform. And I've been thinking about doing more lives on YouTube anyway. So this is a good kind of start to it. I need to download YouTube on one of my other phones, my husband's office phone. Don't tell him. We have a cell phone for the office number, so I'm just going to download and use that phone for and download my, so I can do a double live in the morning. And I like TikTok because I could put all my information right here. But again, if you want to learn more about what I'm doing as a business and you want like the free information, all you have to do is just go to the link in my description. Go to my profile. You'll find my link right there in the description. Just click on it and enter your email in the space provided. It is not an obligation to purchase. If after you get the information, and always check your spam folders and your junk folders or any other folder that emails go to when they're new, right? So always check those folders. You will receive an email from me. If you have any questions, just reply to the email. Because again, I don't DM, I don't chat app anybody. I don't cold call people. I don't bug my friends and family anymore. And I like that. I was telling the story yesterday about, you know, in the network marketing world, when I was a receptionist, this girl that I went to school with, she worked at the same place that I worked. And she had come down into the lobby and she was complaining because we of a certain age get those hot flashes, right? So she's, you know, complaining about, you know, having these hot flashes. So our other business is health and wellness. So I said to her, I said, hey, I don't have them anymore because I've been taking this product. Would you like to, you know, try it out? I could set you up and you know, I can give you a bottle. Nope. I'm taking some over-the-counter stuff. I'm just going to keep doing that. Okay, suffer. And from that day on, I'm like, I am not bringing up my other business ever again because she shut me down. I'd known this girl for years and years and years. We graduated together. We went to school together since we were young. And here she is. You know, I'm offering her a way to not have these hot flashes that are like killing her, right? Because she's actually on the manufacturing floor. I worked in a pharmaceutical company, and you know they have to wear the smocks, the hats, the booties. She was getting really overheated, and I was trying to help her, and she shut me down. And ever since then, I'm like, I told my husband, you're doing it. You want to do this business? I'm done. So he actually runs my business in that area because I don't even want to do it anymore. I still use the products, love the products. My husband loves the products. We still use the products. But because of that little incident, I never want to try to help somebody again with a product like that. This here, I don't mind helping because you know what? I never have to hear the word no. Because it's all done on social media. If after you get the information, you're like, oh, this isn't something for me, scroll down on one of my emails and unsubscribe. It's that easy. Just unsubscribe and you never have to hear from me again. If it's something that you are like, I like this, but I have a couple questions, reply to that email. It goes directly to me. I will answer any of those questions that you have. If you're like, okay, I want to purchase, then you click the button that says purchase on my emails. Just click that. And then you can go through what I just showed you. Again, this is a global. So if you're watching me and you're not in North America, this is a global business. You make 100% profit. I only work 2 to 3 hours a day. You don't have to cold call people. You don't have to bug your friends and family. It's all done on social media. If you're scrolling right now on social media, why not make money doing it? If you can copy, paste, and post, you can do this business. You can also put free ads out. We also have training, say you're like, well, I could never go in front of the camera. I can't do videos and stuff like that. I can't do that. We have a whole section on training on how to do faceless posts, meaning you never have to be in front of the camera. You could do a whole live with your camera facing the other way. You don't have to show your face. We have people in our community that are introverts or shy. They don't want to show their face. They do completely, their business is completely faceless. Also, there are people that have jobs that they cannot show their face that are doing this, and they do faceless. Maybe you don't want your boss to know you got a side gig and you know they're on whatever platform that you choose to use. You're like, oh, I don't want them to know. Faceless people. And not have your, just put your first name and then like me, Lisa at Daily Pay or something like that. They don't have to know it's you. There are get-arounds to everything. But this business has helped me in so many ways. And it's not just the financial help. It's the whole getting up, and I have a purpose to get up now. I have a purpose to leave the house. I got really depressed when I lost my job. I'm not gonna lie. I was a couch potato. My health was declining. My mental state was not good. And when I started this and I started to go within the community, because the community is interactive, and I felt like I had my people again. Because again, I was a receptionist, so I saw people every day, employees, vendors, delivery people, even, the mail lady that we had that delivered our mail to the front desk. She would stop and talk to me, 5 minutes. Nice woman. But when I lost my job, I lost everybody. I get to talk to my husband. As much as I love my husband, he has a job. I can't sit there and just chit-chat all day. You know how women like to chit-chat, right? He doesn't want to hear that. I lost my people. And with this community, I now have people again. And with social media, I have people again. I get to talk to you guys every day. So again, if you want to know more about what I'm doing, just go to my profile. My link is in my description. Just click it and enter your email in the space provided for the free information. Again, you'll get a video that is done by Michelle, who is our mentor. Also, you will get a free Freedom Formula Blueprint PDF, step-by-step of how this business works. It kind of breaks it all down. We have 4 streams of income. I have 4 streams of income to offer you, so you can choose whichever one fits your budget. And I get paid 100% profit, and I only have to work 2 to 3 hours a day. So if you want more information about what I'm doing, again, my link is in my description. Just click it and enter your email in. And I hope I hear from somebody out there today, just to say hi even. If you want to reply and say, hi, how are you? I would love to say hi back. I hope everybody has a great Thursday. Today is Thursday. Our trash got mixed up, so I'm thinking it's Wednesday because it's trash day today, which I just remembered. I hope my husband put the trash can out. So I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back on maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on tomorrow morning over on TikTok, but if not, I will be here on this platform tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a great Thursday. Bye-bye, everybody.